Alrighty, good morning, Panthers. It is Monday, May 11th, and this is your Panther Post.
We went over the weekly spirit schedule in celebration on Friday. I hope you were in celebration on Friday, because if you weren't, you missed Mr. Rios getting pied in the face. Today is Don't Rush Monday. So remember, we changed our fancy Friday into Don't Rush Monday. So I know the teachers are really excited about the video that they are working on. And so I hope we get some student submissions today. We want to see you step up your work from home style and get fancy. So snap a picture, take a video of you getting dressed up. If you haven't seen the challenge on TikTok, go check it out for inspiration. The women of the WNBA, that's one of my favorite ones. It's a really cool video, and so that's our day today. Looking at the rest of the week, we have Teams Tuesday, Who's That Masked Singer Wednesday, which I know that Ms. Z and Ms. Fulhemus and Ms. Garcia are super excited about. Thursday's Bad Hair Day, and then Friday we'll close out the week with Black Panther Day. Go ahead and always feel free to reach out to me if you have questions about the weekly spirit schedule. We have 2 more weeks, so we want to get as many submissions and participants as we can.
Awesome, guys. And very exciting, your weekly checklist. This is your work list. I guess the more important one is the spirit schedule, but the just as important one to make sure you are learning this week is your checklist. So, let's see here. Perimeter, IXL, 6th grade, FF1, due tomorrow. You're going to get it assigned today, so I highly recommend you actually just doing it today so you can just stay on top of it. Same with your chapter 12 and 13 comprehension questions. In reading, and then in world cultures, Nelson Mandela and imprisonment, due tomorrow as well. Make sure you get all 3 of those done by tomorrow, but I would highly recommend just get them done today so you don't have to be doing all of your assignments at the end of the week. Get to 100% early this week. You guys got this.
All right. The next thing is an update about student and family surveys. This morning when I pulled our report, this is where we are at. So if you look, our family surveys, we are at 37.8% for the school survey and 31.9% for the family survey about teachers. Guys, I'm showing you this because look at where the students are at. You guys are crushing your parents completing these surveys, and so we need your help. We want you to help your parents get the school surveys done so that we can hear from you guys. We know what we need to continue doing, what we need to improve, but we have 1 week until this survey window closes, and we really need your help, not only urging your classmates to finish up because we can get to that 100% for students, but also just talking to your parents and saying, hey mom, hey dad, did you finish the survey? Can I help you? I know how to log on. Can I help show you how to log on so that we can get as close to 100% as we can with these surveys, because it's really important that we are creating a school that you want to be at. So that is your update. I will continue to give you this update every 2 days to push you to get these surveys done. And we thank you for all of your support, and those of you who have already completed the surveys. You guys are awesome. Another just quick announcement. I'm not going to read through this because you guys already know that this is going on. This is our creative arts contest. Remember that the theme is why does mental health matter to you? I have already gotten 2 submissions, which I'm super excited about. Those submissions earn 20 raffle tickets, and this Friday is the last day to submit. So if you want to submit something for the Creative Arts Contest, please do that by Friday. There will be a prize for the winner, and we will announce those prizes next Monday, a week from today, after the weekend, when your teachers as the judges can pick a winner. But all people who submit get those 20 tickets, and we'd love for you to express your creativity, and we want to see what you guys have. For your Palmer PSA today, your Panther service announcement, Many of you guys saw this weekend just the outpouring of love and solidarity running this weekend with Ahmaud. And so this is a picture that this artist that I really like created. It says, "Exercising while Black should not be a death sentence." And Kamala Harris is a United States Senator from California, where I'm from. And I just thought that this was a really good reminder to all of us that our run, Friday was not the only day that we run, right? But we should be running every day to change our world, to make things better, and to make our world a safe place, especially for those Black and brown people who are continuously hurt and put at risk living in our society. So I really enjoyed this message, not because I enjoy anything that's going on in our country right now, but because it's a good reminder that this run is not just about one day, but it's about what you choose in your life to fight really hard for. Miss Kristen, do you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to. I guess the biggest thing is one, know that Miss Z, myself, your teachers, Miss Hardaway, all of us are here. That one, like, if this is affecting you in a way that's like, that maybe caught you off guard and like, wow, I just can't stop thinking about this, or I'm really like, you know, a word for it might be triggered by the events that have happened, know that we are here for you. And please reach out if you need someone to talk to. And then the second thing I would say is that in general, I want you to know that the activism that we're seeing right now is not something that will end or should end just with the run and with you know, the end of some of these bigger like nationwide events. This is something that needs to continue happening, right? And so in friend groups, you know, I want you to really think about the ways in which you communicate with your friends, and you know, the words that you use are really powerful. So we'll talk about this more as we go throughout the year, next year, and also just within this school year. But I really want to make sure you guys know that like this is not an isolated incident, and this is not something that is just targeted in one area of society. I really want you guys to think about how the small things that you do every day impact our society as a whole, right? And so when you're communicating with your friends, and when you're communicating with your family, just really think about like the way that the words that you choose and what you choose to talk about is really, really powerful. So we'll talk more about that, but just remember that, you know, you are powerful and you can make change within your community. But this is not something that needs to end here.
Thanks, Miss Kristen. We will see some more pictures in the Flashback Friday from that run on Friday. But we also want to give a big shout out to Katie because it is her birthday today. So happy birthday, Katie. I didn't see her this morning in the pod, so send her a private message later, or teachers, you can give her a shout out later in class. But happy birthday to Katie.
Happy birthday, Katie!
Here are some pictures. I didn't get everyone. We had so many pictures come in and videos come in of teachers and families and students that were running on Friday and throughout the weekend. There you see Miss Washington and Bo challenging people. Have you run yet? There's Coach in the middle, and then Miss Williamson walking along, running with Maud. Here's Miss Garcia, Miss Z, that's her foot in the middle, and then Miss Polhemus on the side. Just a huge group of people outside getting that fresh air and just like having a huge impact on keeping us together. There's Henry. Julissa got out on her bike to bike with Maud. And then there's Finn and myself. Again, this was not all of the submissions. There were a bunch of submissions. I posted them on Instagram on Friday. We can continue to post pictures, but thank you to all of you who submitted and who ran and will continue running. Don't rush Monday. We already talked about it. You guys know what to do. Make sure you submit those quarantine stream challenges to get those raffle tickets. We only have 2 raffles left in the year, and I know you want your chance to win.
All right, y'all. Today's journal prompt. 1, what are 3 things that you are thankful for? And then the second question seems like just like a normal question, but one thing I noticed this weekend is that while doing very normal things this weekend, I found that I had to do those normal things very differently, right? So I went to the grocery store, but I had to wear a mask, and I found that I brought hand sanitizer and was putting it on my hands a lot, and that when I got home, I was careful where I put the bags, and I needed to wash my hands when I got home very thoroughly. So I want you to think about, like, what are the things that you did this weekend, and if they were impacted at all by some of the recent changes, how were they impacted? Journal about that. How did you feel about those changes? For me, it kind of hit me this weekend, like, wow, like this might be something that, is really going to go on for some time in terms of like some of the changes with masks and stuff like that. So what did you do this weekend? What are some changes you noticed, and how do you feel about those changes? Keep journaling, keep writing this stuff down. I promise you guys it helps you, and it also will help you process kind of some of the things that are going on. I know you guys need to get over to math, so make it a great day, guys. Happy Monday, and Palmer Park Strong. Make it a great day, y'all. Bye.